Hey there, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Angel Guidance Message. I'm Ramona Remisat, angel therapy practitioner, intuitive guidance coach, co-author, speaker, and I help women to really tap in, understand, and trust their inner guidance so they can stop going outside of themselves for answers and driving themselves crazy. So welcome back. It's Thursday. We're closing in on the end of this week. It is October the 5th. I can't believe it. And I don't know if you noticed in the sky, either last night or this morning, this beautiful full moon that we have right now. It's in Libra, in my sign. And it just, this morning, I just couldn't stop staring out the window and just feeling it. It felt so good. So quick little extra tidbit for you today. The full moon is all about releasing, letting go of anything you're holding on to that's not helping you. So full moons are a great time to get out a piece of paper and a pen and write down anything you're holding on to. And usually this is more on the emotional scale, right? We tend to kind of hold on to things emotionally that because we don't really want to deal with it. We just want to kind of like stuff it under the rug, right? We don't want to deal with it. It's painful, it's whatever. So we just stuff things away. But what I have to say about that is sooner or later that stuffing isn't going to work anymore. You're either going to blow up like Mount Vesuvius or create, such dis-ease within you that it's going to bubble to the surface and manifest physically as a disease, which we don't want to get to that point, right? So it's better to kind of clean house, if you will, every month. When the full moon rolls around, get rid of that stuff you're holding on to. So it might be resentment, anger, anxieties, worries, sadness about something, right? Write it all out, why you're letting it go. I'm willing to release fully and completely this resentment that I'm carrying about, right? Write it all out. It's this purge, getting it outside of yourself. And then the day of the full moon, you can do this a couple of days before the full moon. So on the full moon, you are ready to go. You can just read it out in your mind or out loud and ask the angels to take it fully and completely from you. Okay, and they will jump in one of two ways. Either they'll fix it or heal it, or they'll help you get rid of it real easily so that you can then bring in even something better than what you were letting go of. Okay, so that's what the full moon energy is about. So that's some homework for you today if you want to take that on. To really work with the energy of the moon. It is super powerful, so I encourage you to do that. Okay, so now on to today's message. We are working with the Archangel deck today, one of my favorites, and this is amazing. Crystal Clear Intentions. So you've heard me say that the first thing you need to do to really work with your angels is ask. You have to ask them for what you want, right? And if we don't, they can't really help us. Because of the law of free will, they are not allowed to intervene on our behalf until we've given them permission. And the only exception to that rule is when it is a matter of life and death and it isn't our time to go, right? Other than that, you have to kind of let them know, hey, I need you to help me. And the more crystal clear you can be in what you want, the faster they can get to work on that for you. So now I have a little caveat though I just want to mention. Just because you kind of have in your head the way you think it's going to show up, just be very open to receiving however it is going to show up, because usually when your angels help you, it's not in the way you had expected. So I just want to mention that. But your job, your sole job, is to get clear on what you want. Don't worry about the how. That's up to them. They're going to help you figure out the how, okay? Just get clear on the what it is that you want. So again, writing it out on list, very powerful, right? Get very clear. If you want a new job, write it out. What is your boss like? What are your coworkers like? What are the clients going to be like? What is the energy of the place when you go in? What does your office look like? Really these things, not just how much money you earn and how much vacation you get and yada, yada, right? You really want to think about it. What would make that job ideal? Not okay, good enough, whatever. What would make it awesome, right? Because a lot of people like what they do. The deal breaker is the shitty people they work with. So you get to create what you want. So lay it all out. Explain what would be awesome for you in that circumstance. Does that make sense? Give me some hearts, some thumbs up. Let me know if that's resonating with you. And there's also something else. It's so funny that this card came up because lately all of a sudden it seems like these people are coming to me out of the woodwork who are very stuck. They want to move in a different direction, or they're kind of at that point of, where do I go from here? They're feeling very disconnected from their purpose. They don't even know what the heck their purpose is, if they have one, right? They're kind of like feeling very lost and just kind of alone and really not sure of where to go. And it's hard to hear somebody say to you, well, get clear on what you want, when you're like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what I want. I don't know how to get clear. So if you're struggling in that area, just write down me in the comments and I will connect with you. We can set up a time to chat. It's no charge. It's a complimentary, what I call clarity call, to help you get clear. We'll look at what you've been doing that's working and maybe working well, what's not working so well. We'll come up with a plan and a strategy to help you do it better. Okay, so I want you to know that that's available to you. If you're feeling like you are stuck, like I said, spinning in circles, kind of feeling lost, disconnected from your purpose, where do I go from here? If that's describing you, write me in the comments and I will connect with you and we'll get you back on track, okay? So that's what I have for you today. So remember, work with the full moon energy. If you missed the beginning of this, go back and watch the replay where I talk about how you can work with today's full moon and help you shed and release anything that's not working for you, and also get very clear. So maybe today's the day you write down, you know, if you want a new job, if you want a new partner, if you want better health, you know, whatever it is that you want to be really, really clear on what that would be like for you. That, like, and again, what would be the optimal of that? Not just the, yeah, this would be okay, right? What would be like, wow, right? That's what you want to write down. And then you're going to say to the angels, please bring me this, or something even better. Always, always add that little tail end piece, because as humans, we kind of have, you know, like an idea of what would be great, but they can bring you anything. So why limit yourselves to what your own mind can conceive of, right? If they want to bring you something amazing, don't ask for this when they can bring you like, wow, right? So always say, please bring me this or something even better. So I hope that makes sense, and hope that you're willing to take that on today. It is powerful, you guys. I had a client who was just getting out of a marriage and wrote a list of what she would want in an ideal partner. It was like a 3 or 4 page list. And not that long after, she met somebody, and then one day she was cleaning, she opened a drawer, she's like, what's this? And she pulled it out, she realized it was her list. And as she was going through what she had written down, thinking of this new person she met, she was shocked at, you know, like it was checking all the boxes, right? So when you're clear, here's the thing, guys, when you are clear, what you want will show up in your life, but only to the extent you are clear. If you're not clear, if you're fuzzy, you know, if you're getting fuzzy results, it's because you're fuzzy, right? Everything stems from that clarity, right? So that's what I'm saying. If you're stuck, if you feel like you're not clear, you don't know where to go, write me on the comments and I will reach out and we'll get you some clarity, because once you have that and you start to align your whole life with that clarity, that's when the magic happens, people. It's like, wow, the people, right people are showing up for me, the right opportunities are showing up for me, the money is there to support me. It's like everything is just clicking, you know, and that's how life's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be a struggle. Okay, so it's like, let's get people on track, right? But it all stems from that clarity piece. That has to come first. So if you don't even know where you're going, it's going to be a lot harder to get there, right? You don't just jump in your car and drive to California. I mean, I hope not. I hope you at least have a map, right? You're going to get there faster, more efficiently. That's what I'm talking about. So if you don't have a map for your life and you're struggling, you're spinning around, it's time to think about getting a map. And, you know, that's something I can help you with, like I said. So just wanted to leave you with that. Get some clarity going, guys, and that's your homework for today. So I will leave you with that, and have a wonderful day today. I will be back here tomorrow with the daily angel guidance message, and we'll see you then. Take care.